Hi guys, Jamie from Mad Fitness here. I want to speak to you today about breaking down your goals. From my experience, a lot of clients don't reach their initial goals for most of these reasons. They put too much pressure on themselves, or too many goals that are too big, not thinking about the different aspects that goes into making up that bigger goal. So I hope this video helps. So the original goal that you have for most people, and where most people go wrong, is to just have a goal of losing weight. But there's nothing specific about that. They just know that they want the scale to come down, and if there's nothing specific, how do you know what to do to get there? So we have to break it down a little bit more. So instead of just saying, I want to lose weight, we're going to say, I want to lose 4 kgs in 8 weeks. And we're going to break it down even further and say, that means I only need to lose 500 grams per week. So instead of this vague lose weight goal, now I've put it into something that's big enough that it's going to be significant, but small enough that week by week I'm going to be able to feel a sense of achievement, and that this is a manageable goal for me and a manageable loss. If I was going to say here, I've got to lose weight, then every time I weigh, unless the scale is down, it means I've lost and I didn't achieve my goal. This way we've put some parameters on it and made it much more realistic and much more manageable, so that it creates a much more positive relationship with your journey. Now, how are we going to reach this goal? So for most people, this is just an example, but for most people, we're going to vaguely think, I'm going to eat healthier, and I'm going to be more active. Again, I want you to think about your own life and think to yourself, how am I going to be more healthier, eat healthier? How am I going to be more active? Because those are the things that you're going to be able to control, and then you're going to feel that sense of achievement for being able to do it day by day, week by week. So for this example, I'm presuming that a person is having takeaways quite regularly, a couple of times a week. So the first commitment I'm going to make to myself is I'm not going to have any takeaways now. So this is my week 1 commitment, no takeaways, and I'm drinking a glass of wine every day. So I'm going to half my alcohol intake. I'm either going to have half a glass of wine every day, or I'm only going to drink 3 to 4 days during the week. Exercise-wise, I'm going to try and do 2 30-minute sessions this week, and I'm going to monitor my daily steps and try and get an average of 5,000 steps a day. So now, instead of going back to this whole I just want to lose weight, I've now got a bit of an action plan, but you'll see I've only put 2 things under the eat healthy and 2 things under the be more active. So it makes it, again, much more manageable. What people tend to do is, I want to lose 10 kilos in 1 month. I'm going to do 2 sessions a day, 7 days a week, and I'm going to starve myself. And then you get a week into it or 2 weeks into it and you hate yourself and you hate your life and it's not maintainable and you fall off the wagon. This way, just like I said in my previous video, it becomes more of a habit and more of a lifestyle, rather than trying to change every aspect of your life at once. So now you'll see on the other side of the board, as we go to week 3, so it's not something you have to do every single week. I want to give myself a couple of weeks just to get this nailed, on point, 100%, so that I'm not worrying about it anymore and it's easy. So now I can focus my energy on something else. So I'm going to half my starch portions, because I'm a person that likes a lot of pasta, rice and potatoes. So I'm going to try and half that this week, and I'm going to eat more vegetables, because everybody knows vegetables are healthy. Then my exercise, now I'm going to increase it from twice a week of 30-minute sessions to 3 times a week of 30-minute sessions. I'm going to increase my 5,000 steps daily to 8,000 steps daily, presuming I've already hit all of these markers and I've proved to myself that I can do it. So now, by doing these things, without even managing on a food app, without even having a coach, we've identified our weaknesses, because now this is presuming beforehand I was doing no exercise, I wasn't getting more than 1,000 or 2,000 steps in a day, and I wasn't monitoring that. Like I say, I'm having takeaways a couple of times a week, I'm having a glass of wine every single night. So even without changing anything else, I know by doing these things, I'm going to create a calorie deficit, which is going to mean that I'm going to lose weight. Specifically, I'm aiming for that 500 grams. But I've not overloaded myself by giving myself all these different tasks to do all at once. And then you would continue to go through this process. As this week gets easier, then I add things in and I make it a little bit more challenging by week 3. And then I'll do the same again by week 5, and I'll do the same again by week 7. And obviously these things need to be specific for you. So if you're looking at this example thinking, oh, well, I already train 3 times a week. Well, is it realistic for you to train 3 times a week? Are you doing 3 lots of 30 minutes, or are you doing 3 lots of 40 minutes? Can you do 3 lots of 60 minutes? As long as everything this way from the activity level is continuing to increase until you reach your goal, and your eating healthier is continuing to move in that positive direction, meaning that you're creating a calorie deficit by making healthier choices, either by eating less calorie dense foods or more whole foods, or by just generally reducing your portions of the choices that you know are wrong for you, like say alcohol or chocolates or sweets or fried foods or things like that. That doesn't mean that nowhere on here have I said, you know, for the rest of your life you're never going to be able to have a takeaway or a pizza or anything for the rest of your life, or you're not going to have alcohol for the rest of your life. We're trying here to put in steps to make a healthier lifestyle to help us get towards this goal. Then I'll do a video in the future about what to do when you get to your goal. So I did a video on the weekend about once you get to your goal, that you set yourself new goals or you maintain that goal. So the same kind of thing works out once you've got your lifestyle to where you want it to be and you start to get to your goal weight. You're going to have to change this mindset to become a maintenance program or reevaluate your goals, like I said in the last one. But more on that on a future video. Hope this was helpful, guys. Have an awesome day.